As a small organization, we have tremendously delivered an excellent customer service in the past years and delivered many projects from helping investors acquire new pre-construction to land development. The opportunity I saw was the global pandemic, and I had to think bigger. The big risk was right at the beginning in the second quarter of the year. If you remember, everything was locked down, many countries were unable to fly, supply chain was clotting around the world, and we had to deliver projects in somehow. So I thought for a second how we can keep managing our customer and be remembered as a strong organization after pandemic, rather to focus and manage the day to day. And that was the moment where I recognized we had to shift the way we were working. So we decided to reorganize our business plan, connect and collaborate with organizations that can offer multiple solutions, flexible with good quality, open mind, and focus on the future, most of it. We had the opportunity to partnership and start to collaborate with the most exclusive company in the Riviera Maya. We were able to do the due diligence and offer an immediately site analysis, expanding with contracting and coordinate a few projects at the same time. Every project, remember, it's a new company, and we made possible for investment to be directly with the bank trust. So during COVID, we saw return investment in rental about 65%, where the world's most desired place had the 45% capacity rental in the first 2 years of the pandemic. Imagine that. What that means? Simple. The investor understood a faster recovery for the investment. Look at the 1 year time frame to build and consider the first 2 years after. So usually between 8 and 30% is what we see here from lower to high rental cash flow annually. So you can take 8% as a minimum to be conservative and multiply it by 2 years, which is 16%. Riviera Maya, the coronavirus time frame was about 67% occupancy. You can check this from the Secretaría del Turismo. So they were able to generate a net of only 65%, and investors generated a return investment of 8% annually. Then we know that at the beginning of any pre-construction, sell friends and family, we end up to the end of construction between 25% and 35% more in value. So let's take that average of 30%. Point 3, capital gain. So there is a new construction of Maya train, new airport Tulum, gigantic outlet, the water theme park, Circo du Soleil, multiple attractions for kids and adults. It generates every year the famous capital gain that we are looking for. So usually it's between 8 and 12%, and we always have to take the average. So 10%, and we can multiply that for the first 2 years, so we can have 20. And the last point, in the market in Riviera Maya, it's in US dollars, and every year in respect of the peso, it increases the value for the exchange. So we have to consider a global market with high investment in US currency to maximize our return on investment, correct? So we have to have between 5 and 6% average annually in the last 10 years. So we can take 5 as consideration for the 2 years where we have 10. So at the end, you see, if you add all these numbers, we have 76% in the first 3 years. Therefore, in the 5 years, you can recover your investment. Sounds good to you? This is why people from all over the world want to invest here for a fast recovery in comparison with other countries. We analyze, evaluate, and consult first, then make it in reality. Completely different than typical sell. We are passionate in what we're doing.